Okay. Ready, y'all ready? Yay. Whew. Ready? Okay, Rhonda night. I have a couple of these. My baby gave me some of these. Do you seek the divine in all your daily interactions? Are you in the process of healing after a loss? Allow your loved one to travel the sacred journey. Know that in many ways they are always with you. Recognize the divine feminine within you. That's your power. Be assured that the truth is revealed in the end. I integrate Mary Magdalene, that's your actual mystic on the back. It says, I integrate spirituality into my everyday life. I have a connection with the divine. I allow my body, mind, and spirit the time and space it needs to heal following after a loss. I bless those who have completed their time here and now are on a new journey. The thing about this, I feel like this is going to be more of your old self. Hey, Pooh. This is more of your old self. This is going to be more of, it might even be somebody that you had to release recently or that you need to be releasing. Understand that allow people and even your old energy to RIP. Allow things to go on their way. They have served their purpose. The old you served its purpose. Okay. Peace, beloved. Peace, everyone that's came in. The things that have served their purpose, you have to release them, beloved. You can't hold on to them. They can't go with you this next level. It's time for you to level up. And in order for you to go through this next level up, you're going to have to release. You're going to have to release some things. Some things, some behavior, some thought patterns, some ideology. It's definitely time to let go. All right. Round the night. You getting ready to go through like a major shift, boo. But you got to get your vibrations up. You about to go through a major shift, but you're going to have to get that vibration up. It's going to be real important because if you don't get that vibration up, you're going to experience the shift in a way that you don't want to experience it. The universe has a beautiful way of treating us. You can either experience it the easy way and you could go along and be very fluid with it, or you could experience it the hard way and let the universe drag your ass through it. So it'll either drag you or it's going to be like it'll lovingly carry you and hold your hand. So you really want to go in a space where you allow it to, you want to hold the universe hand. Let's just say that. You don't want to be drugged. We don't like to be drugged, so we don't want to be drugged. Just be like, I'm gonna go nicely. You ain't got to drag me, okay? And allow this transition to happen for you, beloved. I think what's on the other side is a beautiful thing, right? The universe don't tell you. They don't even tell you twice. They tell you one time. They send you a warning shot. They be like, here go your warning shot that you need to change what you're doing. The next side be like a direct message like, I said change what you're doing. By that third look, by that next time, they be like, oh, you ain't want to change, they just push your ass off the cliff. I'm the one that get pushed off the cliff. I'm a lot better now. We're going with whatever the universe is telling me to do. But a lot of times, they got to push me off the cliff. You need to stop smoking. See, you already know. Well, you already know. So you know that show your hindrance. Okay. Go ahead and stop so you can, prepare yourself for I feel like they're giving you something really amazing on the other side for exchange of what you feel like is a sacrifice right now. All right. Ashe. Whew. Y'all had some deep energy today. This is what happened when I come on here not prepared to do reading. Y'all always get me off guard. I know you're doing the work. I already know you've been doing the work. Yeah, AJ get kicked off the cliff. They be like, they don't be pushing. Yes, Q&A is in the morning. If you have any questions you want me to answer specifically, make sure you inbox me the questions so I can kind of make a little note. We are winding down to the end of it. I have been adding more content. So if you are in a certain part in the class, make sure that you go back and look at some of the older videos. I want to say that might be part 2. I can't remember. I've been adding videos all week and adding new content all week. Okay. So make sure you pay attention. All right. But yes, Q&A is in the morning at 9 for the people that are in class. What else? Hopefully my daughter quit procrastinating and go ahead and finish the cover to this book. That's all I'm waiting on, is for her to finish my cover. So what is the class about? So Goddess Awakening 1 is about basically discovering who you are from a astrological aspect, or like a auric aspect, and then how to use that information to apply it into basic stuff like how you deal with herbs, oils, certain dynamics that you want to use for a spiritual evolution. All right. That's the best way I can say it. It's a great way to teach you the important part. So I'll try to kind of fast track y'all through some stuff. And what I've in this class is like tools that I've used to help me become who I am. Okay. It has definitely been the key parts that made me understand more about myself. Like, I've learned a lot of stuff, but I can honestly say until I got my natal chart and really got into that, until I started understanding human design, it opened my eyes up to a whole different party. Okay. The class is $79. I'm actually going to be on break next month. But it will start back in January. A lot of people have been in my inbox trying to make me still do the class for December. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Yeah, I feel like it's been peace, Kiki. What I try to do is give y'all applicable tools. Okay. Tools that really, really, really are a necessity. Because what we tend to learn in this spiritual journey, or in this awakening of self, okay, what tends to happen is we read all of these different books and we do not apply. We do not apply. Like, we'll have 20 books that we done read and not apply the information we learned in one. But when you actually are more intentional about really knowing, like, you might not need to know about, I ain't gonna say you don't need to know about chakras, but you might naturally be that type of person who energy is always vibrating in a certain vibration because of your chart. You knowing that you a super soaker, that's what I call myself. You knowing that you are somebody that just pull energy. Like, I didn't understand that the way that I understood it over the last couple of years. Over the last couple of years, I started understanding because of my natal chart. I pull not only energy in my house, I pull next door. Okay, I'm pulling neighbors' energy. So, this is a time that you really want to be intentional to learn what makes me me. I can imagine, Ashley, you probably, I be telling people like, you know, we tend to, when we get in this spiritual journey or awareness, we want to throw the whole damn baby in the bathwater out. It's like they like to say. Okay. And there's a lot of foundational information that can be in whether you were raised in the Nation of Islam, whether you were raised Christian. There's truth in everything. Okay. There's truth in everything. And because there's truth in everything, it gives you a whole nother understanding. When you start understanding what they meant by certain words, like with you being raised in the church, y'all lucky. Listen, that's why I know the universe didn't let me be raised with like a pastor father or, you know, somebody that was deep in the church. Like I wish my grandmother was still living. Cause listen, the stuff that come in the information, the religion is what be having y'all effed up. But the information, whew, if you only knew the jewels that be in, like y'all be discounting y'all be discrediting the Bible, but I'm telling you, it's some jewels in the Bible. You just don't. You're not reading it from the right perspective. You read it from the right perspective, you'll gain some true knowledge. Okay? If you read it from the right perspective, when you are awake and aware and you go back and read stuff, thank you. When you go back and read it, then you understand what it really meant. You understand that the message that they was delivering, why the people who were trying to force that information upon us used it for their power and their trickery. They used it to enslave us, but they used it also to empower them because they knew how to read it. You don't know how to read. A lot of y'all just looking at words, but you don't know how to read. So, pay attention. What's really in it. Exactly. When you know how to read it, boy, open up a whole nother light. It's an interesting time to I don't want to jack your name. I'm gonna call you Nat. It's an interesting time. So y'all gonna experience. So let me just touch on this before so I can jump off. For real, it's an interesting time right now. And I try not to get into gloom and doom, and I try not to be that whole conspiracy person or, you know, be the extra over the top, you know, whatever person that sometimes people can be. But pay attention to what's going on in the cosmos. Pay attention to the dynamics that's happening this year compared to last year. Pay attention to what your body naturally feels. If you're feeling emotional, it's for a reason. You want to see where your chart. That's another reason why I tell y'all to pay attention to these natal charts. Because if you got Neptune about to come out of retrograde, you got your Chiron. Listen, Chiron was damn destroying your ego this year. Chiron was I experienced some Chiron effects this year, like times 10. I was like, God dang, I thought I was done with this. No, we still dealing with this? Okay. Go ahead and finish giving me the lesson. When you come out of retrograde. Okay, listen. There are some dynamics that are happening in the cosmos to push us to our greatest selves. I'm telling y'all, I've been like paying attention, and I study this stuff like on a whole nother perspective when it comes to the collective as a whole. There's getting ready, you're going to feel like you got beat up by the end of the year. By the time this year over, you probably gonna feel like you've been working out and you ain't even did a leg lift. By the time this year is over, you gonna feel how this energy is pushing you to get to this next level. And then next level, next year about to be real, real interesting. I'm waiting. That's all I got to say. It's gonna be real interesting. All right. But embrace it. Embrace it. Know that it's for a reason. Know that it is helping. Okay. That it's helping you get to your greatest self. It's helping you get to your higher self. You just got to allow the universe to do its work. And like I said, don't be resistant. The more you resist, the harder it's going to feel. All right. Write down how y'all feeling. Pay attention to y'all dreams. Okay. Pay attention. Because if you don't, y'all going to miss some really divine messages. I always tell people like, me and AJ had found out we were having, AJ, when we do our ultrasound? I think it was last week or the week before. And found out that I was having a boy. Only me and Honey knew, like, was right on that. Me and Honey, which is on here, I think she on here as Enchanted Hive. Me and Honey was the only ones that was like, it's a boy. Everybody else was like swearing up and down it was a girl. I was like, nah. Because bruh came to me in a dream. I said that like in the almost closer to the beginning. Bruh came into a dream. He was like manipulating storms and stuff. Making storms go back to wherever they came from. Talking to spirits. And I was like, oh, you gonna be one of them. I said, oh, you that type of, you that powerful. You gonna be, okay, I'm ready, I think. And I literally was on some like, dang, do that mean I gotta have a boy? Okay, not a girl. It was just a wedding. No, okay, it's a boy. All right. Listen, vivid dreams. Pay attention. Okay, pay attention. How dynamics is showing up. Pay attention to what things is like coming at you with. You'll see a lot more if you're receptive. And especially if you're more connected to the unseen, this metaphysical realm, you're going to see. You're going to pay attention. You're going to understand from a whole nother perspective. All right. A whole nother dynamic. All right. I love you guys. Let me get my butt off of here so I can rest. I've been trying to rest a little bit more and be more intentional with how I'm taking care of myself. So pay attention. Write it down. Y'all really prepare. Somebody asked me what candles do I feel for this new moon. I'm really feeling white and green. I feel like our emotions is being really heightened right now. So I'm going with the green candles. So white and green candles is my choice for this new moon. Okay. I'll let y'all know tomorrow if I have something else that come to me before the end. But right now, white and green is the colors. Them is the colors. All right. I love you guys. I will let y'all have an amazing night. And I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Peace.